When you train for CPR, you never think you're ever going to have to use it. And here it was time to use it.
I've played soccer since kindergarten, and I love sports, and I play sports all year round.
Super fun to watch him. He's uber competitive. Some of the other parents, if we were down a few points, he'd be like, just make Canen mad, and he'll just do a hat trick, which is 3 goals in a row. And a lot of times he would.
I've been coaching here at Worthington-Kilbourne High School since it opened in 1991. On the morning of July 7th, it's kind of a perfect training day.
Practice would start off with a little bit of running for a warm-up.
Canen had gone through the first mile and done fine. I saw him kind of pull off, and he started walking, which, it's not uncommon for an athlete. Players get tired, sometimes we get cramps, and then his body just collapsed. So we hurried over to him, rolled him over, tilted his head back to open his airways, and I was just talking to him, Canen, trying to get him to respond to me. That's when we started the 911 call. When I lost his pulse, my assistant coach, Patrick, ran to the school to get the AED.
I was at home and I got a phone call from one of the players' moms. She just said something happened with Canen out on the field, and I said, I'm just gonna head over there. I right away called Todd and let him know that something was going on, and as I was pulling on the main street, I heard an ambulance, and I said, I hope that's not for Canen.
As a coach who's been working for 30 plus years, I've gone through quite a lot of CPR training. I always thought to myself that surely I'm gonna panic. Mental preparation, that visualization, kind of helped me probably from losing my cool. I was maybe 3 cycles through CPR when the AED arrived, turned the AED on, and the machine told us a shock was advised. We pushed the button, we stepped back, and Canen jumped. His breathing came back a little bit, and that was kind of a surreal event.
Just got out of my car as soon as I could, ran up, and I got up close enough to see him. His eyes were open, but he wasn't there. He just wasn't. So that was the toughest part for me. Sorry.
Best thing I ever saw was the paramedic truck arriving at the back parking lot.
Things transpired very quickly from there.
I was at work. After that initial phone call, there was limited communication. I had no idea it was even a cardiovascular issue at that point.
They took him to do some tests, and I wasn't allowed to go back there, so that was tough. So I went in a little room and just started praying. And it was just scary because I didn't know what was going on.
I was in the hospital for 10 days straight when it first happened. I didn't really know what was going on, really confused and a little scared.
The nurse asked, how'd you sleep? Oh, okay, just a bad dream. At that point, I was thinking it was just all a dream.
No, I don't remember anything from the morning even before the incident.
They did many, many, many tests. We're still left with no diagnosis.
That's why we took the course that we did.
I've had surgery and got a defibrillator put in the side of me. The ICD definitely makes me feel more secure. I was a little scared starting to run again, but now I don't even notice it.
Worthington-Kilbourne last summer was getting a turf field installed in the back.
We had to have summer practices on the main fields.
It would have taken 3 or 4 times as long to get the AD to that field. The survival rate for sudden cardiac arrest outside a hospital setting is less than 10%. That extra time, that could have been the difference between life and death.
There's now an AED in the backfields and right next to the main field.
We've had the opportunity, both Canen and I, to speak in front of the Ohio Senate about House Bill 47 that would require public schools to have AEDs available.
Canen was chosen among a few others to go to Washington, D.C.
I'll be advocating for AEDs and CPR training to be required in schools across the nation.
He is where he needs to be as far as medication and the ICD.
I missed playing soccer, so I'm looking forward to playing this season.
We're approaching a year soon and nothing's happened, so we're very, very happy about that. Not only to have him with us, but that he gets to do the things he loves again.